Salih, Jamaludin.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
I always thought I was driven by results, that every decision that I make will be focusing more towards getting the results instead of how to do it. That I will be focusing more towards the destination rather than the journey. At least that's what I thought I was. However, after taking that leadership style assessment, the quiz, I realized, and it states that my leadership style is democratic, which kind of makes sense in a way, because the only times when I have ever led a team before I was doing university, when I was doing my projects and assignments, there were times when I was appointed as the team leader. And reflecting back on that, I realized three aspects of how I am as a leader. First is that I always ask for my teammates' opinion before I make a decision. Second is that every decision that I make by myself, I always ask for their approval, or always ask if they agree on it. And third is the fact that I'm more than willing to just give someone else, let them take the wheel and just follow behind. Because sometimes I know that they know more about it than I do. For example of this is for my final year, final semester, the biggest project that we have for the accounting and finance module, finance major, is to analyze and present the finances of a multinational company. And I was appointed as the leader of half of the major. And as the team leader, what I did was, first is to ask for their opinion on what we should present. Because if you ever see the accounts of a multinational company, there's a lot of numbers and there's a lot of dollar signs that you have to take into account. Because for a multinational company means that they have companies, branches in more than one country. So it's in every country there's a few more branches, in every branch there's a few more units, in every unit there's a few more teams. So there's a lot of numbers inside. And only having 10 to 20 minutes per presentation, I know that I can't take, and we know that we cannot take in every information that we can. So as a team leader, I said we should discuss, we should take into account the things that we think are important. And because as a quote used to say that two heads is better than one. And with more than, as a team, we managed to figure out the different ideas, different strategies that we can to calculate, to analyze the data, and to just present them more than what I can think of by myself. And as a team, we pick the best strategy and we use that to present and analyze the data. And as a leader as well, the second thing that I did was for every decision that I make, I always ask for their approval or agreement. Because example is when I asked them, I appointed that when should we do our weekly meetings, how frequent we do the meetings, and who should present which section of the presentation. And after I said, oh, we should do this every week, at this time, and you should do this, you should do that. And I always ask for their opinion if they're okay with it, if they agree. And if they are, great, we can go ahead. If they don't, fine, okay, let's find an alternative and let's agree on that. And what I realized about that is because everyone agreed on every decision that we make, they are more than willing to follow and do the job that was assigned to them with no questions asked. And another side effect, which is a good side effect of it, is that because we all agree on the same decision, whenever an issue arises from that decision, we always group together and tackle the situation together, rather than wasting our time pointing fingers at each other. Because in the end, the only person to blame is all of us because we made a decision together. And I like to think that is the reason why we managed in the end to do a successful presentation, and we managed to ace the assignment. We actually got an A for it. And looking back on that, I think I was a good leader. I think I was. Actually, I thought I was a good leader. But looking back further in, I realized that I have one major flaw in my leadership style. And going back to that leadership style assessment, the quiz, the top is democratic, but the lowest is peace setting. As a wise man used to say, that my greatest strength is my patience. The fact that I can look further into the future, that I can see and predict how I can plan it and to get a good or big results in the future. But the greatest weakness I have is also patience, in the fact that I take too long sometimes to think of a decision before taking action. That I tend to overthink every problem, every issue, and in the end, I just didn't do anything about it. I reflect on this from my workplace when I started working, when everything has a strict deadline, everything, the assignments, the work, the job comes in a lot and at the same time. And when the unexpected demand to get immediate results is a normal occurrence. And I look up to my boss because despite him being a very lenient guy, that he likes to let us do our own thing in our own way, in our own time. But when the situation demands it, he becomes a very authoritative guy, a very demanding manner that he expects immediate results right away. And I don't hate it. I actually envy that. The fact that he can change his mindset, his leadership styles right away, depending on the situation. And that's what I'm aiming to get, what I'm aiming to fix, what I'm aiming to achieve as a leader. Because I know a good trait of a leader is to expect the unexpected. Is to do your best in a sudden changes or sudden events that might happen. So ladies and gentlemen, if there's a lesson that you can take from this is that there's always a way for you to improve. No matter how great you think you are, there is always a way for you to be better. And I found my way to be better by taking a reflection on the kind of leadership style that I have. And perhaps you can do the same thing as well. And with that, back to you for